Hello, brilliant learners! In today's lesson, we'll explore the phrasal verbs set up and set off, along with the noun set up. When you set something up, you arrange it. We can set up meetings, appointments, and dates. Hey, can we set up a time to catch up this week? We could set up a quick appointment to go over the details. I'd like to set up a meeting with you. When are you free? Want to set up a date for dinner this weekend? Let's set up a time to hang out, maybe grab coffee. How about we set up a date for next Friday? When you set up a temporary structure, you place it or build it somewhere. We can set up tents, equipment, chairs, and tables. The team will set up the equipment before the concert. Can you help me set up the tent for the camping trip? When will we set up the chairs and tables for the party? When you set up a device or piece of machinery, you do the things that are necessary for it to start working. We can set up phones, computers, sound systems, or printers to make them operational. I need to set up my new phone. Can you help me configure it? Let's set up the software on your laptop tonight. I'll set up the Wi-Fi connection for you. Can you help me set up this app on my tablet? Can you set up the camera on the tripod for the shoot? When you set up a business, an office, a website, or a company, you create them. Let's set up a non-profit organization to support local causes. His ultimate goal was to set up his own business. When you set up somewhere or set yourself up somewhere, you establish yourself in a new business or area. She is looking to set herself up in a new career. It takes money to set up as a lawyer. After he left college, his father set him up in the family business. She set herself up as an interior designer. When you set somebody up to trick them, you make it seem like they've done something wrong or illegal. We can set up individuals for crimes, financial losses, or unfavorable situations. He was set up by his rivals to look bad at the meeting. The scam artist set up the unsuspecting victim to steal his money. I can't believe you set me up with that fake email. I totally fell for it. When you set somebody up with money, you provide them with the financial support they need, especially to start a business. His parents set him up with funds to open his own practice. When you set someone up with drinks, you provide them with drinks. Bartender, set up a few drinks for my friend here. Can you set a few drinks up for us? If something or someone sets someone up for failure, disappointment, or disaster, they place that person in a difficult situation where they are likely to struggle or where things are likely to go wrong. By not giving him the proper training, they really set him up for failure. The last minute changes to the plan set us up for disaster. Skipping the prep work set her up for disappointment during the presentation. His parents set him up for life with their investment. Set someone up for the rest of their day. This happens when you do something that helps make the rest of your day go better. A good breakfast can set you up for the rest of your day. The term set up can have several meanings depending on the context. Arrangement or organization. A setup is how things are arranged or organized to achieve a specific goal. It describes the way items or elements are placed or put together for a particular purpose. The setup of the picnic was perfect with all the blankets and snacks laid out. The setup of the party decorations made the place look amazing. You got a great setup here for working from home. A setup is a planned arrangement or scheme, often to achieve something specific. It can also refer to a trap. The setup was meant to trap anyone trying to steal the artifacts. The equipment or structure arranged for a specific function. The setup of the new gaming console was easy and quick. Set off. To start a journey or trip. Set off on, and set off for are all used to describe the beginning of a journey, each with a slightly different focus. To start traveling or start going somewhere. This is typically followed by a time or a general indication of the journey without specifying a destination. We set off early to avoid traffic. We ate a hearty breakfast before we set off. They set off in the morning. We set off late and ended up missing the first part of the event. Set off on something. To start a journey or adventure, often emphasizing the nature of the trip. This is followed by a noun or noun phrase that describes the type of adventure or trip. We set off on a journey around South America. She set off on a world tour to experience different cultures. They set off on a Mediterranean cruise for their honeymoon. We set off on a road trip to explore the national parks. Set off for work, set off for the beach, set off for the mountains, set off for the airport, set off for a city. To begin traveling with a specific destination in mind. This is followed by a specific destination or place indicating where the journey is directed. We set off for the beach as soon as we parked the car. He set off for New York City. He set off for the airport to catch his flight. After grabbing a quick coffee, they set off for work. To trigger or cause something to happen. If something sets off an alarm, fireworks, or a bomb, it triggers or activates them, causing them to start functioning. The smoke from the burnt toast set off the fire alarm, meaning the smoke triggered the alarm to ring. They decided to set off fireworks after the big game, meaning they ignited the fireworks, causing them to burst in the sky. Any movement could have set off the bomb, meaning any action might have triggered the bomb to explode. If you set something off, you cause something to happen, often without intending to. Accidentally knocking over the chemical container set off a series of reactions in the lab. His offhand comment set off a heated argument among the team members. To make something stand out or look better. If one color, flavor, or object sets off another, it makes it look more attractive, often by providing contrast. That bright scarf really sets off your jacket. It looks great. If something sets a person off, it makes them angry or causes them to talk a lot about it. The comment really set him off. He couldn't stop ranting about it. When she brought up the old argument, it totally set him off and he went on and on about it. Catch you in the next one. Cheers!